lose this dirt here somewhere and camber this bank back nice and gradual so I can mow right down to the edge of the driveway. And I got to take a little more out here, cut my ditch line in. I'll do that with a skid steer. And as soon as I'm done with that and we get this dirt gone, then it's time to go get gravel. Get about 6 ton of 2RC on here and spread that in and pack it. I think that'll do it. So it's coming. It's just a matter of grading it in right and getting the ditch line set right. So there we are. There's a high spot right here and another one right here. So I'm going to come down and take care of the lower one first. Then I'm going to come up and take care of this one. And we'll kind of get this grade set. Then I got to hog out all that dirt because I want to graduate that all back so I can mow right down into the driveway. And it's going to go over there. My wife wants it on the yard over there so she can put the rake on it and mound it and mulch it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to lose it over there. Here comes Cousin John and the Testernator, the little Scotty dog. I got most of this out of here. We still have to rake this down. I want to get it so I can mow right down to the driveway. So we're going to bring the dump truck around and lose the rest of this. So let's do that. Got the dump truck here. Going to paw this down off there with the 91 and get this graduated back nice. And then I'm going to load with the skid steer today. There's a video coming out. I had a problem with my skid steer with the fuel filter and stuff. You'll see that. But I would have been using it in this project, but I had to stop and fix it. So I'm a day late and $1 short on this already. So let's get going. I gotta grade this off just a little bit here so I can mow right down over it and into the driveway. And then it's gravel time. So let's do it. Good enough for now. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to set the ditch line with a steer, but before I run out of daylight, I got to go get 2 loads of gravel and dump over here, right in this area. Back from the gravel yard with the second load. They shorted me on both loads. This load's only about 2 ton. This one's probably 2.5, so I'm going to have to go back for another load someday next week when they open back up. So hopefully I got enough gravel. We'll use what we can. If we can scratch it all together, maybe it'll be enough, but I doubt it. All right, now we're going to fire up the skid steer, and we're going to set the ditch line and put the tailings in the dump truck. So let's do that. Now I think this will be our last load. I got a little bit more to take out right here, and then the ditch line is going to be probably about 2 feet behind that. I'll bring this bank down to it, and then we'll start laying gravel. Gator's eyes rise from the black bayou floor. Whippoorwills call through the sharecropper's door. Cottonmouths crawl through the canebrake below. Cemetery vaults catch the moon's dying glow. Shadows fall slowly after midnight. Shadows fall slowly. Ghost on the wind. Shadows fall slowly. Haunted by hoodoo. Shadows fall slowly. Hellhounds are coming, yeah. Deep in the swamp comes a wildcat's cry. A zombie has risen with hell in his eye. Foul blood mixes with the voodoo mom's curse. Shadows part slowly, revealing a horse-drawn hearse. Shadows part slowly after midnight. Shadows part slowly. Ghost on the wind. Shadows part slowly. Haunted by hoodoo. Shadows part slowly. Hellhounds are coming, yeah. Hellhounds are coming. You be in there by hoodoo. Deep in the swamp, you can hear him howl. Shadows part slowly as the cold thunder booms. Rebels muster from the molded shoes. A ghostly major mounts his pale steed. That'll carry water. I wish I had those other 2.5 ton, but I will get more. We got to fill in over here yet. We got to crown up the middle and get it to go this way. So always need more gravel, never enough. Gallops through the cotton fields overgrown with weeds. Shadows fall slowly after midnight. Shadows fall slowly. Ghost on the wind. Shadows fall slowly. Haunted by hoodoo. Hellhounds are coming. Shadows fall slowly after midnight. Shadows fall slowly. Ghost on the wind. Shadows fall slowly. Haunted by hoodoo. leave this dirt here for now, because the wife just told me she wants some more over there. So we'll get some dirt over there for her. Then the rest of this we're going to push right up into here and just graduate this up, and then I can mow right over it and right down. So that'll be perfect. This really turned out almost exactly the way I'd envisioned it. Pretty close to almost exact. Nice graduated bank. I can mow right down. I have a 4-wheel drive mower, so this is going to work out great. This driveway now is about, I'm going to estimate it at 35 to 40 feet wide at the bottom. I got to have 3 loads of gravel on here. I've got this cantered down to where it's going to run water just fine. Today I'm working on this side of my driveway here for widening this driveway project. I'm going to cut this bank down so the water actually can run off into the yard instead of channeling down my driveway. So that's what we're doing today. And then down the other side here, I got to put a ditch. So I'm going to have to kick that out. So we got lots to do. Let's get started. Here We'll run down and hopefully go off in there and down the driveway. I got a little more work to do down there, so let's go. We got to come over on this side of the driveway and run a shallow ditch up here to catch any water coming off the porch or the house from this side. So that's next. All right, I've laid those 2 balls out up there. That's where my ditch wants to run. So I'm going to take all the sod and put it over on the other side in the yard and then track it in later and then get that ditch cambered in so this water travels down this side. same name, helped me pull that sod out. I put it out in the side yard. There's sod down here, so I'll have to take that out there as well. And then we'll get this ditch around it into the culvert, grade out the driveway, and get done with this job. So let's do it. Run. Let's finish this up and get her graded out. We're getting some nice crown to it now. Still need to get some gravel down in this area, probably 3 loads, crown it down here, everything should be good. This driveway's got a nice crown now. The water will go off everywhere, and that's exactly what we want. And anything that comes off that house up there, up and down this ditch, will go right around into my culvert. So I'm going to call this complete, other than this gravel. Thanks for watching.